All right. You guys have been asking for it. I'm going to react to AsmonMold. This is, yep, Garbage Men Gold. Exactly. I watched the first bit of this. Pretty upsetting just for the first minute or two. I already found him, like, just lying to his audience like a dipshit because he's not smart enough to Google something. Pretty upsetting. Pretty dumb. Let's watch and let's see.
I'm a huge advocate for body cams, okay?
He's a huge advocate for body cams, which is not what Jonathan Ross was wearing, just to be clear.
I'm a massive fucking advocate for body cams because think about how much of a gray area a lot of people were trying to make this before this video.
Not a gray area. It's not a great area. Gray area.
So she's smiling.
Yeah, so scary, so dangerous. Doesn't she look like she's going to kill him right here? This is the face of someone who's about to run you over, definitely.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you.
I'm not mad at you. You'll notice in his hand that's a cell phone and not a body camera.
Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know.
It's Missouri. So
God, he's so... Listen to what he says here, and... It's nuts. Already we're starting with the misinformation.
this is a Missouri plate. Now, if I remember right, is Minnesota in Missouri? So she actually went to, I don't really like, I mean, I thought the whole argument against Kyle Rittenhouse about going across state lines was like stupid, but at the same time, she is in a totally different state.
So this stupid scumfuck doesn't even know how to Google what state she's in, why she's there, and where she lived previously. Or he would know that she lived in Missouri prior to moving to Minnesota. She's moved around a lot. She lived in Colorado, she lived in Missouri, she lived in Canada for a minute, and then she moved to Minnesota this year recently. So, pretty dumb.
Looking for trouble, intentionally breaking the law.
Nope. No, she didn't go to Minneapolis to protest. She lived there with her partner.
Intentionally going out and breaking federal law.
Nope. What law did she break, first of all? But also, this is where she lives. She lived in Minneapolis. Even if she didn't live in Minneapolis, she's allowed to go there and protest. I know, guys, his teeth are disgusting. I'm aware. Doesn't brush his teeth.
Obstructing federal investigations. Stop pausing. I know, I'm sorry.
No, it'll
Sorry.
be the same plate when you come talk to us later.
So the video he's reacting to is the video that JD Vance tweeted out, which they leaked to they leaked to some random right-wing news outlet that no one's ever heard of before. Alpha News. They think that this exonerates them. They think that this video makes them look better than it does, and it doesn't. It makes them look so much fucking worse. So you can see Jonathan Ross here circling her car like a shark. Shit talking. I believe this is her partner, her wife here.
That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking country.
As a citizen.
You wanna come at
So he walks around the
You
car.
want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Get yourself some lunch.
There's a dog in the car. So some officers are telling her to leave. Some agents are saying, leave, get out of here. Other agents are saying, get out of the car. They're giving her conflicting orders.
Get out of the car.
So she turns to leave, and as she's already turned to leave, so she's in the process of leaving, and he moves in front of her here. It doesn't strike him. It might hit his arm here.
I say go get yourself some lunch, big
So
boy.
watch this.
Go ahead.
Get out of the
Get
car.
yourself some lunch.
Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car.
Drive, baby, drive. And she's driving. And he wants you to think that that was the car running him over. All he did was move his phone, and you're going to hear him shoot right now. You hear that? Was that him getting run over by a car? Was that him getting run over by a car? No, it wasn't.
You can hear the thump.
What do you mean you can hear the thump? You hear the thump of her crashing. You hear the thump of his trigger. How did he hold his gun in one hand and his phone in the other hand at the same time of being hit by a car, right?
There it is.
There it is.
And so
there we go.
Yeah, and you can even hear it, right? You even hear that right there. Drive, baby, drive. Did she say that? Let me hear it again.
Yeah, she did. Drive, baby, drive. Like, get out of here because they're trying to get you. She's fleeing for her life. She's not trying to fight. She's running. And he purposefully moves in front of her right here. Tries to move in front of it right here.
Why would you say this?
He's missing teeth. Is he missing teeth too?
Oh my God. What the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Holy shit. This changes everything? Look.
It doesn't change anything. Even if she did incidentally swipe him with her car while she's trying to get away, that's not her intentionally trying to run him over. He was in front of her car several times, including before that. She could have run him over if she wanted to.
For me, it was obvious right from the beginning. It was so obvious. Right.
Yeah, because you're a dipshit. Because you don't know anything. Because the obvious is obscure to you, right? I think like whatever tooth infection he had, whatever gum disease he has is starting to rot his brain. I think that's what's going on. It's obvious to a man who doesn't shower or leave his house. It's obvious to him.
Right from the beginning, it was so clear. And I knew. And by the way.
Ew, ew. Are you guys looking at his arm and shit?
I'm always right. I am. I'm always right on these. It's crazy, but it happens every time. So yes, and it's escalated. Yes.
Yes. Wipe your nose on. Like,
she was the one that escalated it, and then
no, she didn't. She said, "I'm not mad at you. It's fine. I'm not mad at you." Then they started yelling at her. Some of them told her to get out of the car. Some of them told her to leave. She attempts to flee as the armed men approach her.
And she stepped away. The wife got her killed. The wife didn't get her killed. She got herself killed because she was the one that was...
No, I think Jonathan Ross got her killed. I think Ice got her killed. I think that agent got her killed.
Driving. And the police officer was yelling
at her.
Why am I not
watching this on
Stop.
time?
Go get yourself some lunch, big boy.
Listen to this.
Okay. Out of the car.
Out of the car. He's saying out of the car. He's walking up to her saying out of the car.
Some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
That's this guy saying out of the car back here.
Get out of the car.
3 times he told her to get out of the car. 3 times.
Get out of the car.
Yeah.
They act like they're in Grand Theft Auto. This is
Grand Theft Auto?
I genuinely think that a lot of these people on social media and the media in general and a lot of these political commentators are totally to blame for this. And the government.
Oh, really?
I actually, like, when I see this woman get shot, it's sad that somebody that was a mother got killed. Like, yeah.
Oh, it is sad. Oh, okay. So you do have empathy for her. She's not an Antifa terrorist who deserved it, who did it to herself. Okay. Interesting. I thought she did it to herself a second ago, but it's sad.
Obviously, I think it was justified, but...
Is it sad when domestic terrorists die? Do you believe she's a domestic terrorist, or do you think it's a tragic death? Because when domestic terrorists die, that's a good thing, right? We're pro that?
It's sad to see something like that happen. I don't really think about like that a whole lot. It's sad, it happened, it is what it is. But here's what I do think about. She's the cookie, I want the cookie factory. And the cookie factory that prints these fucking people is the mainstream media, the government's dickless approach to going after them, and then on top of that, the entire social media apparatus that gasses them up and tells them...
Ew. Every shot is like his fingers are like rotting off. Why is his middle, like he's got like some wound on his middle finger, it looks like. Man, this guy is so fucking rancid. It's ICE's fault. ICE is the one who's invading her city. ICE is the one who escalated. ICE or Border Patrol, whoever it is. I think it's ICE. I think that's been confirmed now. ICE is the one trying to both tell her to leave and also to get out of her vehicle, two conflicting commands. ICE is the one who's circling her vehicle. ICE is the one who jumped in front of her vehicle. ICE is the one who pulled the gun out and shot her. I think it's ICE that got her killed, actually.
That they can commit a crime if they're sufficiently aggrieved. They're the ones that have created the ecosystem that prints these motherfuckers over and over and over. They are spawning radicals. There's more of them.
Wait, this has happened several times? This has happened over and over and over again?
Every single day, and it's bringing things to...
How many ICE agents have been killed by protesters this year? And by this year, I mean the whole last year, not just this last week and a half. How many? I think it's 0. I think 0 ICE agents have been killed by protesters. I don't know.
Absolute chaos. It's total fucking chaos.
How many times have we seen ICE assault peaceful protesters? How many times have we seen ICE shoot people with pepper balls in the face who are standing there? We've seen them gas children at a high school. We have a follow-up story on that later on, guys. Not part of the video, but after this. How many times? These violent authoritarian fascist thugs come into towns, rough people up, attack them, invade their cities, round up families, break up families, round people up, and this shit. Escalating for no reason.
You have the media saying, oh, well, it's ICE, it's not, they're secret police.
Remember that corrupt Nazi cop that intentionally gave that one guy conflicting orders so he could get shot and murdered him? Sure, kind of. Yeah, go. Yeah, he's like missing a teeth. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'll try to pull this up. Hold on. Let me see if I can. If it'll let me. Yeah. This is fucking rancid, dude. This is so gross. He's missing a few. Asmon was there laughing the whole time when ICE was pepper spraying people. We watched him do it. Yeah, he's a piece of shit who likes this. You should have heard the shit he said about Venezuela. That was pretty wild. He doesn't give a shit who we kill, who we invade. He doesn't care if civilians die as long as we make money. Look at this. Dude, his other tooth here, it's so blurry, but it looks like this. There's tooth decay here on both of these teeth, bro. This guy doesn't take care of himself. He doesn't brush his teeth. Why do people listen to what he says? He's like the reverse looks maxing, right? Like there's like the the looks maxing shit we looked at last time where it's like nothing matters except for how hot you can be. This is like the opposite of that. Nothing matters, so just rot. He looks like an undead. He looks like a hollow. Ridiculous.
They're things.
Rot maxing, yeah. Good one. Way to go. Score point for McChicken. I need to brush my teeth. That's how I feel after we watch Shanny. I actually brushed my teeth like 15 minutes ago right before starting this. But yeah. For real. You guys need to floss. Doesn't anyone want to floss right now? Like, holy shit.
As police, she's following them the entire day. If she didn't think that they were police, why the fuck is she following them? Then on top of that, they have lights on their car.
They're not police. ICE are not police. Do you think that ICE are the police? No.
They're fully decked out in police gear. They're acting like police officers. Every single thing points at their police officers, but you're trying to pretend like they're not. It's just insane. She knew they were police officers. That's it. The wife could be charged with telling her to drive. I think they should. I think they absolutely should charge her. They should. They think they can commit crime so long as they see themselves as the good guys. This vigilante justice fantasy that these people...
No crime was committed. Talking shit to an ICE invader is not a crime. Telling an ICE aider to go get lunch, big boy, taunting an ICE guy, that's not a crime. You're allowed to speak to them. You have the First Amendment. AsmonMold hates the First Amendment. He hates protests. He hates the right to assemble. He hates the right to free speech. He's a fascist. He's a bootlicker. That's probably why all of his teeth are rotting out. It's not neglect, guys. It's not that he spent 40 whatever years not brushing his fucking teeth, right? Not showering and not brushing his teeth. That's not what's wrong with him. It's that he licked too many boots. Now his teeth are rotting out.
Or selling on the internet needs to die before more people die. This has to stop. You can't go out and obstruct federal investigations. You can't drive over...
What has to stop is the invasions have to stop. Because this is not... Like, ICE does violence to people all the time. Over 20... I heard numbers as high as 30 now. Over 20 people have died in ICE custody or as a result of ICE actions this year. ICE violence... Let's see. Let me see if I can find a statistic here on the fly. ICE violence by year. Let's see if this is going to give me what I want. Let's see. U.S. immigration agents linked to 16 shootings under Trump's crackdown. Data compiled by news nonprofit The Trace shows 29 incidents as of January 9th, including 16 shootings. Federal immigration agents have been involved in a sharp rise in shootings in recent months, coinciding with the Trump administration's expanded immigration enforcement efforts. Check this out. Since July, immigration agents connected to 16 shootings, one in July, one in August, one in September, 5 in October, one in November. I think October is the year that they tried to shoot all those people in their cars. 1 in November, 5 in December, and 2 in January. Actually, 3 people have been shot in January, even though it was 2 incidents. Zachariah Hoyt? Jesus. Born 1990. Okay. Yeah. Wow, he's only 35? That's wild. This dude is 35? He looks like the Crypt Keeper. Yeah, holy shit. Or 36. Yeah, 36.
For federal officers. You can't
if your parents give you an Amish name, you're fucked. I guess so.
ignore lawful orders. You can't decide in the minute of you being...
It's not a lawful order. They're conflicting orders. Get out of here and get out of the car are conflicting orders.
detained, whether you
And we know, because we've seen the video from so many different angles.
think that it's justified or not. And if you disagree with it, you just get to drive away. That's not the way the world works. And somewhere down the line, we lied to these people and we told them that it was. And now somebody is dead. Everybody who advocated drive away. Everybody who said ICE are secret police. Don't listen to them. Don't follow their orders. Everybody who said that
They're the Gestapo. Everyone who said drive away. How is driving away? How is that? Are you allowed to shoot people while they're driving away from you? If you're a cop, if you're just a standard cop on the street and someone's fleeing you, are you allowed to shoot them? Are you allowed to just unload in them? I don't think so.
I'm not a legal expert. I've only watched a lot of arrest videos on YouTube, which makes me about as much of an expert as AsmonMold or any other fucking political streamer online. But I have seen a lot of people flee from actual police, not ICE agents, who don't have the ability to make fucking traffic stops. And they don't shoot them. They just either A, get their license plate and go track to where they are and then arrest them at their home, or B, chase them if they think that they're going to be in actual danger and then stop them normally. They don't shoot the person.
Yeah, I mean, we've watched several of those on here on the streams. We know that they're not able to just do that, obviously.
like make sure
You can't shoot someone who's fleeing you.
to fight back against ICE. Put your body on the line. They are the ones that are responsible for this. Because here's the truth. This ruined 3
What's the
lives.
truth, buddy? What's the truth?
Minimum. Actually, that's not true. She had kids. It ruined all of her kids' lives. It ruined her life. It ruined her wife's life. It's going to ruin this police officer's life. You have probably a dozen people from the butterfly effect of this.
The country is furious over this. This hurt us all.
Who are going to have their life irreparably damaged and altered and made tremendously worse, not to mention her who died.
Oh, that's his stupid background music. I was trying to figure out, like, what fucking tab do I have open in some other window that's doing that stupid ambient music? That's just his. What is that? Is that WoW music? What the fuck is that?
Irem or WoW. Either one. He plays
For what?
both of them basically nonstop.
So you can get
in
social
the
media
background.
likes. And then she dies. It's disgusting. And they keep making these social media,
Who's the one with their cell phone out filming right now? Does she have her phone out? Is she the one making a video right now? Who's filming right now? Like, what?
oh, give me a cookie for saying that I'm a revolutionary. It's getting people killed. It has to stop.
Anyone who is still doing apologetics for this needs to have ICE come to their house and bust the fucking door in. Yeah, I agree. They won't care until it happens to them. We've seen it so many times. I don't think Asmon ever leaves his house, or maybe has nobody in his life he gives a shit about. So I think he's safe. I don't know.
His mom and his dad are both dead now, so
Oh,
he
poor
doesn't have
guy.
anybody anymore.
He looks.
I'm gonna be honest. That's the thing that blows my mind the most. Like, how can your mom and your dad both die within like pretty close amounts of time to each other, both of which you loved and both of which you were devastated about, and not understand the value of human life to the degree that you're sitting here saying "rip bozo" to some fucking woman getting shot? It's fucking insane.
I mean, he's just some chronically depressed dude. Look, he doesn't shower. Look at his hair. He doesn't shower. He doesn't brush his teeth, as we see by the teeth that are rotting out of his mouth. And man, every time I pause it, he does look. You guys are right. He does look like a rat. Every time you pause it, he's transforming more and more. He's so fucking like, ugh. That shirt has got to be so fucking stained. Like,
This entire rhetoric and all this violent language and everything against the
he doesn't take care of himself.
officers, against the law enforcement, against police, it has to stop.
It's a weak will, you know? He's a weak-willed person. Depression, you know, I've had depression. I've struggled with depression. I know a lot of people in here have. Like, it requires tremendous self-discipline to, like, get through depression, to get through a depressive episode, and to, like, still maintain your life and take care of yourself. You know? This guy chronically fails to do that. He's a failure. He has no discipline or will.
And if it doesn't stop, more people...
He sits there and licks boots. He sits there and does propaganda for the fascist. He sits there and talks about how he loves that we killed citizens in Venezuela because as long as we make money on it, it's worth it. That's what he does. He's such a dead, vacuous person.
will die. Maybe it might be an officer next time. Maybe it might be another protester. But they'll die. Not even remotely the point. But why is there a Tyrannosaurus in the driveway? Yeah, dude, when I saw that, I was like, wait a minute. The first thing I thought of is, did somebody AI this whole video, and then they put the Tyrannosaurus in there in order to prove that it was AI that nobody would notice? And I was like, oh my god, did the entire internet, including the vice president, just get tricked? But because that would be clever, right? It would be clever. And so that's why I was just pausing there for a second. I was like kind of like doing mental calculations there. I was like, wait a minute, wait, what?
I don't care. All
America, right, guys? Welcome to America. So yeah, they're crushing the car. I can see that. So are ICE officers not empowered to instantly tase aggressive behavior like this? I don't know, but I think that a lot of here.
Aggressive behavior? What aggressive behavior? Trying to drive away is aggressive behavior? Telling you to go get lunch, big boy? Is that aggressive? She's filming you. Talking shit, is that aggressive? You're allowed to talk shit to people. This is America.
That's the reason. Most officers don't want to, they don't want to shoot somebody. They don't want to tase somebody. They don't want.
This guy does. This isn't the first time he's been in an incident like this, as we learned last night when I recorded the video. So, I mean, you know, some of them do. Some of them join ICE specifically for that. Some of them are white supremacists. Some of them have Nazi tattoos. Some of them like doing violence. They're authoritarians. Some of them do.
Want to detain somebody. They don't want to arrest somebody.
They're also, like, the standards for this are so low. It's not law enforcement. It's not your local police. It's not even the military. It's not Border Patrol. I don't, you know, maybe it is. I don't know. This is ICE. And this dude has a history of violence. Get lunch, big boy is a classic lesbian witticism. Okay, buddy. That's how he built up the dirt immunity. Shark in the driveway. This is extremely hack and unfunny. Yeah, I mean, he's not a funny guy. The point of this isn't funny. I don't know what he's trying to do.
Do you want to know how I know?
Is his upper lip receding? I think his gums are just rotting, bro. I think he has like severe gum infections is what it looks like.
Know that? It's because it takes more work to do that.
I don't know. You might have missed the part where we looked at his teeth.
So
he's got like black, like he's like pre-Shanny here, you know? It's weird. Like imagine like having Shanny's mouth without the diabetes, you know? That's the level we're at.
Every single time where there's a possibility. Bullshit? You say that's bullshit. It's not. It's paperwork, court dates. Like every single time that happens, the guy's got to go to court. He's got to explain himself, and then he could get sued afterwards. Fuck no, you're not going to do it.
He doesn't. I don't think so. I don't think. So far, he's not. So far, they've refused to allow the authorities to investigate it. The federal government. Yep. Mouth of Sauron. Exactly. Yep. The same. That's the person he serves, right? He sucks the dick of Donald Trump. That's what happens. You turn into the mouth of Sauron when you suck too many fascist nuts. Stupid bitch. Like, what a retard.
With that. Absolutely not. So unless you have to, I think in a lot of cases they're not. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't cops that go against this. But what I'm saying is in a general sense, I think that my assumption is correct. That most cops don't want to do anything to you because if they do, they might have to report it and they might have to deal with it.
He's picking insects out of his hair.
Later on, and a cop's life is stressful enough, and that's it. Most people don't like killing even if it's justified. Most people...
We need to start mouth scoping the rest of the Trump administration. Yeah. I thought like fascists are supposed to have like impeccable hygiene, but Trump also has like rotting gums and probably dentures too. And like this guy is like nuts. This is so extreme, man.
People don't like shooting other people. That's what I hear. Renee Good.
They're filthy inside and out. Yeah. Too much dark side powers, you know. It's like in KOTOR when you do too many Sith spells and you start rotting. That's what happened to Paul too.
Wasn't just a legal observer mom, she was a member of ICE Watch, a radical group trained to monitor block vehicles and disrupt ICE operations in sanctuary cities. DHS confirmed she was part of the...
Back in Hitler's day, they had self-respect. Yeah, this is Mick fascism. This is American fascism where it's all gross and greasy and degrading and nobody gives a shit and they're all sleazy con men who don't, you know...
Anti-ICE activist network. Was she paid for it? Mainstream media won't touch that question. Well, the reason why is because there's really no there's no possibility that could... I mean, there's no certainty that would happen. So anyway, I don't know if this is really... I mean, what is this?
Was she paid?
Here, so she's MN ICE Watch. Oh, Minnesota ICE Watch. Okay, yeah, there it is. Send any tips. Yeah, this kind of... You've got it. As I said, now, what did I say? What did I say? That
we're doing conspiracies now?
These things are going to get somebody killed.
Allegedly, she had dropped her child off at school. You know, which is prime time. You know, sometimes you grab the wife and the dog, drop your kid off at school and say, hey, honey, let's go kill some ICE agents. You know, let's go run over an ICE agent. Let's do that. A nice outing with the dog in the back. Such an idiot. And we've seen this from like 3 different angles. If he was struck by the car, they like brushed his side, like his arm, which he purposefully put in like her path. She didn't strike him. His feet weren't connected to the car. We've seen this from multiple angles. He stood there and walked away after. He wasn't hurt. He didn't get run over. It's a lie. The video they're showing to try to exonerate him doesn't show him getting struck by a car either. It shows something happen, which is, you know, some obligatory thing happens. He jostles his phone around. Sometimes, I don't know, man. I don't know if anyone here has been hit by a car before. I mean, I've been in car accidents. I've never been on foot and hit by a car. But I imagine I wouldn't be able to hold my phone in one hand, aim a gun with the other hand, at the same time as I'm being hit by a car, you know? That would be really hard to do if I'm being ran over. Ridiculous. The car did not go over him. Fucking ridiculous.
I'm glad Trump is starting to listen to me about the 2% idea, and I was happy to see the I don't care about international law, my own morality is the law. Like, okay.
Yeah, I'm happy that Trump doesn't give a shit about international law. I'm happy Trump's a dictator, you guys. That makes me happy. I'm happy Trump and I have the same moral standards. I'm happy the president of the United States and AsmonMold have the same standard for like morality. What the fuck, dude? What world are we living in?
That's good, right? I was happy. But like, he's got to listen to me even more. He does. Like, it's a good start, right? It's a good start. But we got to go even farther.
He has to listen to you. You think he's listening to you? You think he's watching AsmonMold? Listening to what you say?
No.
Ew. Oh, he's so fucking nasty, dude. He can't even drink soda without being a fucking degenerate. It's wild. He says, "Oh," and you don't even hear the car hit him. You hear him shoot.
No.
Fucking bitch. Watch this so many times. Let's watch it on slow motion.
You see how fast that car went.
You see how fast the car went. He shot her, so her foot went on the gas. She's not going that fast here. She slowly backs up. She turns her wheel away from him to the right. She turns her car away from him. Not towards him, not in his direction. Away from him. He's standing to her left. She turns the vehicle to the right. Why are you this, like, holy shit, bro? Because JD Vance said this is true. That's why you think it's true? You don't have your own, like, ability to reason to look at the circumstances? Literally like 2 miles per hour. I know. This is like when the owner of Kiwi Farms saw the Trump administration was doing to make it illegal for trans people to have guns, and he thought they were personally looking at his site, listening to him. Yeah, it's sort of like he's a delusional, paranoid schizophrenic or something, isn't it? I wonder. Oh. Yeah, that does not show him being hit by the car.
You heard that?
Play it again, buddy. One more time. Look at it. Look at the car here in relation to him. Why did he... Why if the car was going to hit you and you want video evidence of it, why did you move your camera away from it? Why didn't you show the car run you over? Why? Right? Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you film the whole thing? I don't know. He wasn't knocked off of his feet. He stood there and shot her as the car brushed by him, maybe swiped him, going 5 miles per hour.
She revved that motherfucker.
Because she was shot in the head. After he shot her 3 times in the head, her foot slammed on the pedal. Because, you know, when you get shot, your whole body collapses, idiot. What the fuck?
Did. And do you know how I know that?
To add mystery, Alki. Okay. The camera jostling was him actually spinning wildly through the air after being hit at 86 miles per hour. That's a good point, Elf. That's probably what happened. You're right. I'm so brainwashed by the liberal media, you know. So I'm going to end the video recording after this video, and we're going to watch, I think, a couple responses to it.
I want to go back to what I said originally. This is what I said about it the day it happened. Right there. She's literally... Look it.
That's not even him. That's not even the guy.
Forward, and he had to just barely get out of the way.
This is him behind... Look, this is him behind this guy. This is Jonathan Ross here. You can't really see him because the other guy's blocking him. But look at her car in relation to him. This is his foot right here where my cursor is. This is his foot. This is her car wheel. This is her car. And she's turning this way. She's turning away from him.
Moved, and you can hear that now with the thump. How do you think the thump happened?
It's called a gunshot, idiot.
You heard the thump. It was so obvious.
Has he never been in a car before?
Would have run him over. Watch the tire. See, now the tire is moving forward. You see the tire is moving forward? With the... That's the revving. That's exactly what I said happened. I was... Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm so right, guys. What? It's really ambiguous when you think about it. Do we know she didn't have an aneurysm behind the wheel? I choose to believe Asmon only rides a tricycle. Yeah.
Officer directly in front of the
Hurry
car.
up.
You can see the spinning.
No, he's not directly in front of the car. She's trying to get away from him.
This would have never happened if she had just gotten out of the car, and it would have never happened if she hadn't just tried to block the police in the first place. I see her spinning.
They're not police. ICE are not the police. Are you actually retarded enough to not know the difference between a federal agency and a local police department? Wild.
Her wheels forward, right there. You're trying to run over that officer. You are. She doesn't give a fuck. Plus,
so do you think the other officer held her back? Like, what do you think? She was trying to run him over, but then the other officer held her back with his pure strength. He stopped her Hyundai from fucking going forward.
You know what?
Oh. God, how many millions of people watch this and are just brainwashed by whatever he says? God damn. Even after proven wrong, they won't hear. Drive, baby, drive is wild. They gonna leer today. The other thing is, like, none of these guys can fucking speak. You guys want to see? Look at this shit. This is my video that I posted earlier today. And let's go to this dipshit here. I've didn't murder this woman. Her wife did told her to drive, baby, drive. I just saw the... So this guy probably came straight from AsmonMold. I just saw the video. She ran over the ICE agent. She got shot in self-defense. You, dude, are the leer and don't know your ass from first base. Dude, you people are idiots. She should have been home with her kids. We, the people, are outraged by your lies. Now she can. Now show the cam footage, the real footage, asshole. Okay. What a dipshit. Oh my God, dude. You, dude, are the leader. I know. That's real. Yeah, go. This is real. This is some of a comment on my video. Every once in a while, I'll catch one of them. Like, one of them will see the video and, like, have a little autistic meltdown and freak out. That's what this is. Happened on the Razor Fist video too, I think, or one of those, or maybe the Dave video. Canadian bot. Yeah, I wonder if this is a Pakistani bot. Or just, you know, someone else the U.S. education system failed.
If you're next to a car like that, you can hear it when it starts.
I did told her, like, what the fuck? Dude. So ridiculous.
Accelerating? You know what? You actually bring up a great point. I hadn't even thought about this. But the police officer who was in front of the car heard the wheels accelerating. And yeah, absolutely, he's going to pull out his fucking gun. That's a great point. New pictures show the bullet hole in the windshield so clearly shot from in front of the car. Here we go. And you can see right here, if the cop wasn't in front of the vehicle, then he wouldn't have been able to make this shot.
That shot is from, like, the side of the vehicle. What are you talking about?
In the video, don't breathe the propaganda machine. The state won't ensure.
Is Hassan going to apologize to you now? He shouldn't apologize to me. He should apologize to his audience for trying to goad them into the idea of disobeying federal officers and putting their lives in danger.
Did Hassan tell people to do that? I don't know.
Yeah, he should be apologizing to them, putting their lives on the line. I don't need an apology. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe from viewers that were angry at me, it would be nice, but...
I don't need an apology, you guys. It's okay. I don't need an apology.
Other than that, it's fine. I don't need that. These cars are meant to be... State won't ensure...
Hold on. I want to see this again. You guys... Look at where the bullet is in relation to where he was standing. This is like straight from where he was standing, right? The angle is between the headlight and the rear view and the mirror here. Between the headlight and the mirror. the opposite direction that she was turning. So if she was trying to run him over, you know, it's ridiculous.
And you can see right here, if the cop wasn't in front of the vehicle, then he wouldn't have been able to make the shot. I've seen the video. Don't believe the propaganda machine. The state won't sure. Is the son going to apologizing to them, putting their lives on the line?
Yeah.
It's fine. Maybe from viewers that were angry at me, it would be nice. But, you know, other than that, it's fine.
Wouldn't that be nice? Is that what you need? That validation? Like, thanks guys. Thanks for telling me I was right about something I was obviously not right about.
I don't need that. These cars are meant to be quiet under acceleration too. Well, you could see the wheels spinning. You could see the entire thing spinning because she said drive, baby, drive, and she fucking floored
So there's ice on the road.
it.
Idiot.
She did. It was obvious. Everyone disagreed with you yesterday. Disagree with you even more now. But the ones that are disagreeing with me are like it's. I think that there are a lot of reasonable people in the middle of this that see this. How could she know that they were police?
They're not.
They're just there are these unmarked cars, and they're just randomly showing up, and they're kidnapping people. They're kidnapping them. Oh no!
They are kidnapping them.
They're genuinely coping. I know they are coping. They're
First of all, they're federal agents, right? They're not her local police department. They're federal agents. Doesn't mean anything.
are completely coping. Sadly, they'll see the video and focus on the fucking bitch because they're retards. I'm gonna be honest. If somebody ran me over, I'd call her a fucking bitch too.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car.
Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I would too. From his perspective, she just tried to kill him. She tried to kill him.
She just tried to flee him. She was turning her car in the opposite direction of him.
What are we talking about? Here we go. Listen to this.
So I mean, I'm just walking around kind of just dazed-eyed because I was like, I don't know if it's the right thing to do. It feels kind of wrong being here in some way. I don't know why.
Why do you think, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, like, where that stems from. Like, I mean, part of it is being like a white woman.
Is this her wife?
That I'm privileged and I have a lot of privilege. So I feel like white tears are not always something that's helpful or necessary when black and brown.
She's like the biggest SJW in the world.
We've got a big problem.
Do we?
I don't think you guys understand how bad this problem is.
People have been experiencing this for a long time. This isn't new for them, and so I don't know if that makes any sense in that way.
How did you decide that you should be here? Or are you still figuring that out?
Well, I work like 2 miles from here, so
That's a surprise.
driving by.
Just a job.
Just I don't, you know.
It's a surprise she has a job. I don't know. Like, I feel like every lesbian I've met is employed. I don't know.
Like I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm 2 miles. I can stop.
Didn't expect that one. Yep, there we go again. These people have the mentality of a 4-year-old. I know. That's because emotional thinking reduces you to that. People
You don't have emotional thinking though.
that are ruled by emotional thinking.
I wonder what guides AsmonGold's thoughts. Asmon doesn't have a job. This is his job, bro. This is what he does. He like sits in this room and rots and just gets however many hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of dollars. I don't know. I'm surprised like people can listen to him. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm not going to read that, but
are reduced down to a childlike level of logic and reasoning.
yeah, what happened is she's from Missouri. Yeah, that sort of went out the window, didn't it? He can't even hold like, yeah, she's only here to instigate. She drove to Minnesota from Missouri today, this morning, to specifically do this. That was the lie at the beginning. That was the narrative at the beginning.
They're mentally children. Like they are adults and they can, you know, in other situations think like adults, but in these situations they're mentally children. That's it. Oh yeah, a no-go zone has been put up in Minneapolis. These are literal mental children. They're building walls to keep the police out. They've got to send in the national, like, this is insane. It's absolutely ridiculous. Are they calling the cop a race traitor for being married to a Filipino? No, I don't think so. So, yeah. We should deport these people to Iran and help them
Is who? What?
protest there. I thought they don't like walls. To be fair, it's not really much of a wall, right? No wonder they think anybody can get over it. So, yeah. And aren't these the same people that just celebrated the death of Charlie Kirk? I think that there is a huge overlap. There is. But Minneapolis has put up...
Are they the same people that celebrated the death of Charlie Kirk? Dude, this guy is so fucking, like, Twitter-brained. It's unreal. He's just on X all day. I'm sure he loves... I mean, he loves the Venezuela shit. He probably loves Elon Musk, too. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of his shit because how could you? We've tried to watch him on here a few times, and I usually tap out by now, but since we're recording this, I'm trying to make it through.
A no-go zone. They put up walls and barriers to keep people out. They didn't want walls and barriers to keep illegal aliens out. Yep, what a big surprise. These people, again, I've said this before. I'll say it again.
Oh my god, dude, the music is so annoying. Why?
They don't
Is it just on in the background? Does he just have it also running at the same time and is also recording that audio for some reason?
want to. They don't hate the government. They want to be the government. They don't hate the police. They want to be the police. They don't hate the laws. They want to make
Yeah, it doesn't sound like Oblivion music. Maybe it is. I don't know.
the laws. They don't hate power. They want to have power. They don't hate authoritarianism. They want to be the authoritarians. That's what it is. Here's a video. Let me.
This is authoritarianism. You want to be... Wait, hold on. You can't cheerlead ICE, everything ICE has been doing. You can't cheerlead the strikes in Venezuela and then pretend like you're not an authoritarian. You support authoritarianism. You support might makes right. You support the big guy taking everything from the little guy, exploiting the smaller nation, Venezuela's national resources, because you can make money for it. You don't care who they kill. You probably support the same thing in Greenland. You support ICE going in there, bullying people around, executing this woman. You support that. You support ICE officers giving her conflicting orders on what to do. You support that.
See if I can pull it up.
Maybe it is RuneScape. I don't know. I'm not a RuneScape guy, unfortunately.
Oh no, no, they're not
I missed that boat.
doing this again, are they? Oh no, an autonomous zone? Oh my god. Oh no, are we another one? Are you? This is so fucking embarrassing. Holy shit.
Why? Breaking in who knows if this is even true? Breaking in autonomous, like something about this like makes me kind of sus, but an autonomous zone has been declared by leftists in Minneapolis and is being referred to as a no-go zone for police. It wasn't the police who shot her. It was the federal agents. This conflating of shit is so frustrating. This zone spans for several blocks and residents are barred from driving to their homes. The federal government must end this. Makeshift barricades using trash and stolen materials are at all intersections and guards are present at each. This looks almost identical to Chaz, which we all remember from the BLM protests in Seattle, where the city surrendered a neighborhood to anarchists who made their own laws. Okay. Chaz was famous for failed communism. They didn't do communism in Chaz. That's not what happened. Death, theft, and vandalism, as you'd imagine. They were commonplace in the zone.
Hopefully.
Kevin Pasobic. Oh my God. Yeah, this is anytime you see this name, red flag. And I went in undercover to take a look. If we had been discovered, we'd have been violently run out. It's not as friendly as it seems.
You read this, bro, but as a first-generation American,
I'm sorry. So the people whose neighbor was just murdered aren't like gung-ho to welcome fascists into their neighborhood? This is more of a sign of protest than an actual like civil rebellion or something, right? They're not actually saying like we're taking over this land. Obviously, they can't stand up to the military. This is a protest. They're protesting. That's what this is.
my Hispanic family all voted for Trump to get people like this out. Every fucking person I know that's Hispanic pretty much all voted for Trump. They did. I know like 2 that didn't. Like I know like 20.
How many people do you know? Like, bro, how many people do you know? And like, yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean, I'm not surprised that the people you know skew more to your stupid ideology. Doesn't surprise me.
That did.
It doesn't surprise me too that Hispanic people, I mean, you know, the pull the ladder thing. It doesn't surprise me that there are Hispanic Nazis. Nick Fuentes is one, you know. It doesn't surprise me that there are Hispanic people who support shit like this.
So yeah, I did. This is in Texas, right? It's in Texas too. It's obvious. This zone spans for several blocks and residents are barred from driving to their homes. Look at this.
Asmon reacting to the Black Panthers. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Yeah. There's definitely going to be a piss pool in the middle of winter. Okay. Yeah. Ugh. I'm right because my Mexican friend is also a retard. Exactly.
This has to get crushed. You can't let these people go out and do this because
Why? Who are they even hurting? Some people had to take the alternate route home. Oh no.
the more this is inside of the ecosystem.
It's a protest. You have the right to protest in this country. You have the right to assemble. You have freedom of speech.
This is actually so scary for me to see because I know like this it's in itself it's like just a few idiots like building a fort. I built a fort before, right? Building forts is fun.
Did
I
you?
get it. I know why you guys are doing it, but It's about the ecosystem that it creates. Charge them for kidnapping? Yeah, you charge these people for kidnapping or, basically...
Who do they kidnap? What do you mean? What? Charge them for kidnapping? Who did they kidnap? You understand that's an actual crime with a definition?
Think about every single law that you can possibly charge them on. Every single one. Every single one.
For blocking traffic. What? They kidnapped the roads? Yeah, pretty much. Those poor roads. They really upset, like, the roads. They're violating the rights of the road.
This is an act of rebellion, justification for sending in the military? I agree.
This is an act of rebellion. Send in the military. You wanted them to send in the military. You were just bemoaning the fact that people can die from this. He was just like, oh, I'm so afraid because people will die. Send in the military to crush them. What a fucking dipshit. Man, it's at the intersection of stupidity and evil. There's like AsmonMold and 3 other dipshits who you just don't know which side they're more of. It's wild. So contradictory.
I definitely agree. It needs to be crushed.
So self-refuting.
By local authorities to make a point. It does. Just becoming George Floyd of white people. I don't think she is. Fuck ICE. Think about...
Oh, it's already taken down? They already took this down? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't followed that. But I don't know when this video was recorded. It just came out 2 hours ago, though.
All the money. Like,
here's the fact. Here's the problem. Twitter is not a place where you can rely on anything that anyone says fucking ever. I would not in any way, in the slightest, be shocked if this video ended up just being a re-recording of the fucking of the Chaz zone, and someone just said breaking Minnesota setting up a Chaz zone. It would not surprise me. It's not like there's anything stopping them from doing that. You're allowed to just blatantly fucking lie on Twitter, like you can. Like nothing.
Yeah, sure.
So
I mean,
it's ridiculous. This
looks like the news. This looks like the intersection where she was shot to me, but maybe.
They're vandalizing things.
Maybe.
I don't want to live in this world. I don't want to live in this world. I don't want to live in a country that lets people do this. It's ridiculous. I don't know about you guys. I don't like this. I think it's crazy.
I don't want to live in a country either where federal agents go around shooting people like they have for the last 2 days. I don't want to live in that country. I don't want to live in a country where this happens. I don't want to live in a country where people feel the need to do this because they're outraged and terrified. I don't want to live in that country. I don't want to live in a country with you, Asmon, with assholes who will tell the military to crush protesters. I don't want to live in that country. I don't want to live in a country with people who support imperialism, who support us taking the natural resources of other countries, who support us killing the citizens of other countries because we can make a buck. I don't want to live in that country. I don't want to live in the country with people like that, Not to get too seditious, but I don't know. I don't want to live in that country. I don't think you don't have a right, I feel. Like, I don't want to live in a country with you where you have equal rights to the woman who was killed or to these protesters because you don't have respect for human rights. You don't have respect for the First Amendment. You don't have respect for the Constitution. You've cheerled ICE and the Gestapo violating the 4th and 5th Amendment for over a year now, probably. I don't want to live in a country with you. You don't respect our laws. You don't respect the Constitution, and you don't respect any semblance of liberal values. I don't want to live in a country with you. I think you're incompatible with this country. That's what I think. And I think that more and more, this minority of people that supports Trump, this minority of Nazis, this minority of fascists, is an ever-shrinking minority. Poll after poll bears out how unpopular you're becoming. Poll after poll. This is less and less people think like this. Thank you. Finally. But you're an un-American piece of shit, and I don't want you in my country.
Then leave? No, I don't want to leave. I want to stop. No. No, those aren't the only 2 options.
Leave. Please leave. We want you to leave. I don't want you in this country. You don't believe in this country. You don't believe in this country. You don't believe in what it stands for or any of its laws. The lawlessness is not the woman trying to flee ICE in her vehicle. The lawlessness is ICE without a warrant doing door-to-door raids. That's lawlessness. That's a violation of your 4th and 5th Amendment. ICE detaining people without a warrant, unlawful search and seizure, denial of due process rights, denial of the right to protest. That's a First Amendment violation. That's the lawlessness. That's the lawlessness.
Sorry about the flickering.
I would love to go a few rounds with Asmon full. Dude, I don't want to be in the same room as Asmon because I'll get his, like, whatever skin parasites he has, I'd be worried would, like, jump the distance onto me.
The shutter rate on this camera is bad. Jesus.
Yeah, protest.
I want to get one of. Can somebody send me a link on Amazon to buy one like this? I really like these a lot, these ponchos. And I see people that wear them sometimes, and I've always wanted to go outside. I do. I go outside regularly.
Okay, yeah. Not his own audience is like, you go outside? What? Yeah, I go outside, guys. I touch grass. What? I do it. What? His own audience. You go outside. Lice, bed bugs, and the plague. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Unfortunately. And keep in mind, these are the people that are complaining about ICE being masked. They're all wearing masks.
Yeah, because they're terrified of retribution from the Nazis. That's why. This is completely legal. They're allowed to do this in America. You're allowed to do this. Every American should look at this and support it, or at least understand it and feel like it should be able to happen. We should all feel like this is allowed. They're allowed to do this if you believe in this country and what it stands for. AsmonMold doesn't.
I thought ICE wasn't police.
They're not.
Yeah, spell police without ICE, though.
Do you not understand, like, the context of that song? Like, when the song was written, what it's written in response to? It's a similar thing. It's about police violence. It's about authoritarian violence of, you know, armed cops or armed authority figures against unarmed civilians, right? Injustice from an authority figure. That's what it's about. State injustice. That's what ICE is. So ICE and the police are the same in that way. That's why that song is relevant. It's about the spirit of what's going on, even if it's not directly addressing ICE. Why am I explaining this like everyone else is as dumb as him? You all understand why that's being played.
Man.
How hard is it to grasp that the agents of the state should not be masked? Yeah. He doesn't believe in that either. He doesn't believe that the federal agents should be accountable to the citizens who they represent and who pay their taxes. He thinks that we work for them. He thinks they're in charge of us. That's how un-American he is. He's an authoritarian. He's a monarchist, basically. He believes that the state should have control over the individual and that that we're accountable to the state and not the other way around.
When Brian Krassenstein put out on Twitter the identity of the officer, there was a bunch of people saying that he's a piece of shit and he's encouraging violence for putting his identity out there. And it's so fucking funny to me, the just sheer and utter hypocrisy that they're just completely and totally blind to. Not very long ago, they were talking about fucking Antifa are all cowards because they wear masks. And the reason why they don't want them to wear masks is because they want to identify them and dox them and get them fired from whatever job that they have. Now they want the government to be using masks so they can't get fired from their job regardless of if they're doing something wrong on the job. And fucking they're more than happy to dox anybody who's just acting in their own free time, just saying things they find distasteful. So it's just so fucking insane to me how fucking blind everybody is, AsmonMold included, to this nonsense.
Welcome to Wagartha. Bro, this is actually, yeah, you're right. They're all white. Yeah, this is Wagartha. No, you're right.
It's Minneapolis. There's a lot of white people there.
It's scuffed Wagartha. Oh, wow. Look at this. This third worlding of our country has to stop. It has to stop. Cooking food out in the middle of the street. Is it the 4th of July? Yes or no? Answer is no? Okay.
You guys can only have block parties on the 4th of July. You can only do barbecues on the 4th of July.
Okay, get out of the street.
This is only okay if you have a permit. If they have a permit, suddenly everything that's happening is happening in a first world country. But if they don't have a permit, then everything that's happening is happening in a third world country. We're going to watch Jesse Ventura.
Yeah, Jesse Ventura. Okay.
We're going to watch Jesse Ventura react to this later, but he makes a great point that third world countries are where armed forces are used against the civilians, where the military polices the citizens. That's what happens in a third world country, right? That's what's happening here. We have armed federal agents and the military in some cases, like here in LA, coming and policing us. That's third world dictator shit. Protest happens in first world countries all the time.
Is it Mardi Gras? No, it's not. You're not in Louisiana. Get out of the street.
If it's a festival, then it's okay. Actually, this is okay if it's Mardi Gras. It's okay if it's 4th of July. It's okay if it's a summer block party. Then it's okay. But if it's a protest for a reason, it's not okay. What a vapid dipshit. Like, this is only okay if it's for a celebration and not a protest. Okay. Idiot.
Maybe New Year's.
You have no... Well, maybe New Year's, actually, too. That's okay. New Year's is okay. You know what? You know how sometimes churches will rent out, like, a block for Halloween and do, like, a little fucking street thing? Like, that's okay. For some of them, it's okay. That's okay sometimes. But, yeah.
My standards are entirely arbitrary. It's just if I don't like your political opinion, you can't have fun and do things.
Yeah, if it's actually for something important, if it's actually protest, I'm an un-American piece of shit who hates that right, who hates that you have the right to the Amendment. So, you know, but if it's for anything other than that, if it's for just mindlessly celebrating and like goose stepping along, that's okay. That's fine. But if it's for an actual reason, no, that's not okay. That makes me upset. It's a third world country. Yeah, when we were talking about the teeth earlier, I forgot to ask, Alchemist, do you know about The Wall? Do you mean the Pink Floyd album? Or what do you ask?
No, AsmonMold's wall.
No. Is that mold all over his wall? What the fuck?
No, so earlier in AsmonMold's life, while his teeth were in the process of rotting, his gums would regularly bleed when he would wake up. And his way of dealing with that would be to just run a finger all along his gums and just wipe it on the wall.
What the fuck, dude? Why? You must hate yourself so much, bro, to not go to a dentist when that's happening. I can understand not like wanting to like put forth the effort to take care of yourself, but when your teeth start rotting out of your mouth, that would be the point where I'd be like, that would be a wake-up call. Hey, I need to do something about this. I need to brush my teeth. I need to floss. Maybe something's wrong here, you know? The man bleeds gingivitis. Yeah, it's heinous. Yep, I agree. This is why he's a plague carrier, yeah. Tooth blood. That's so insane. Here, I'll show you guys just so you can all see what we're talking about here. Let me show you this. For those of you watching the video. And maybe all of you know. Maybe I'm just sleeping on Asmon and you guys all know the lore. But this is his wall by his bed, I'm assuming, with blood from his rotting gums all over it. Please stop taking your... Like, forget about political advice. Stop taking any advice from this guy. This is not a guy you should take advice from. Ever. This man has a train wreck of a person. Like, when I was 12 or 13, I broke the light in my bedroom when my friends and I were being animals. Ever since then, I've just used a lamp because we were too poor to afford to have it fixed. Finally got that shit fixed today after 15 years. Okay. This is what it looks like with the lights on. He finally saw all the blood all over his wall. So how long has his bloody wall been there?
Ever.
Jesus. How do you even get into your bed with this? This is insane. Why? It's harder to live like this than to spend 3 hours cleaning your room once a week or whatever. Once a month, once a year.
You're aware of the alarm clock, right?
The dead rat alarm clock, yeah. I'm aware of that bit of lore, yeah. I've seen the Amon animations video of him, so I know a little bit about it. But yeah, this is nuts, guys. This is so, like, it's harder to live like this. This takes more effort to get in and out of bed every day, to like look for clothes, bro. This is way harder than just spend one afternoon and clean your room.
This guy is so fucking rich. And yet he insists on living like a pig. He could just hire fucking maid service or something. It's so easy for him, but he just doesn't bother.
Was this Asmon taking the shower for the first time or whatever after 3 months of not showering?
Yeah.
Alchemist Peterson. If there's one thing I agree with Jordan Peterson on, it's to clean your fucking room, brush your fucking teeth, wash your fucking face, take care of yourself, be a responsible person, and have accountability for your life. Like, that's the one thing I do agree with Jordan Peterson on, I guess. This is him. It's the same. His wall's not bloody here, is it? So this must have been before he started rotting from the inside like a...
Yeah, this is back when he was like 18 or something.
Okay.
Still an absolute mess, but...
Yeah, actually, you know what? I wonder how much of this is like the same filth that's still there. Hold on. All right. I recognize the green comforter here. You see this bright green comforter thing?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think that's what this is. Do you see that? Like this is, look at, there's still green and red shit here. Like
it might be the comforter, or it might be the pillow that he had in the background.
Yeah,
you see
like
he's like leaning on a pillow.
Yeah, yeah. But it's all like dark and destroyed by time and filth and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the same? No. He has like different sheets or whatever hanging on his wall for some reason. Jesus. What a mess. Is it the same bed this whole time? Has he ever bought like a new bed, you think? Aren't you supposed to replace your mattress like every 10 years at the longest? Christ.
Okay.
Crazy.
Oh, we're good. Thank you, though.
Okay, well, if you want something else, there's concessions.
Oh, yeah, the revolution will not be televised. It's going to also be catered.
Hell of a selection here right now.
Asmon lives in the Valley of Defilement. Yeah. Yeah. His bedroom is the Swamp of Sorrows, bro, for sure. You can see specs.
I love, by the way, this notion of mocking a community for coming together. Is this not basic bargain bin conservative values here? A community coming together to protest against an authoritarian rule? Like, he should be totally in favor of this. But the only reason that he is not is because he disagrees with them politically. Because he thinks that the ICE agent was fucking justified.
Yeah.
But in any other context, this would be based.
It's only don't tread on me if you wave a Confederate flag at the Capitol and beat police with crutches. That's when it becomes don't tread on me based anti-government shit that he approves of. He hates it because he's an authority. Yeah, it's all bullshit. He has no actual morality, no actual principle behind it. Just a vapid idiot. Bro, that's so gross. God, they keep sending me these pictures, guys. For those of you watching the video who don't see what's going on here in chat. What is this? What is going on here, bro? This is nuts. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Man.
What? Yeah, he used paper plates for basically everything that wasn't his takeout. And for everything that was takeout, he just left it on a desk, and he just kept piling it up.
Every one of these Dr. Peppers is like his teeth just getting kicked in the nuts, dude. Like every time they die a little more inside. You're killing us. Stop and shut up. Has he ever had water before, or does he drink purely soda? I don't know the lore.
He did like a performative thing once where he drank like part of a bottle of water on stream and then acted like it was like acid to him and he needed to wash it down with Coke.
God. You know, I have seen this picture before. I think you guys have showed me this. This is nuts, dude. How do you let this happen? This would make me so fucking anxious if I had to live in this every day. Just piles of garbage everywhere I look. You can't move. Like, he can't sit on that chair. What's the point of that chair if you can't sit on it? This is my third trash can. Yeah, it is. But it's all garbage. It's not even like old fucking clothes or some shit. Well, maybe it is. Maybe he's just a hoarder. I don't know. Hey, stop taking your political takes from a hoarder. They're mentally ill. Okay, this is mental illness. Okay, you guys, this is mental illness. All right, this is not okay. This person is not well. They're deeply fucking troubled. Spray him with water until he melts. Yeah. That would be the closest he's come to showering in weeks. He was almost dying a while back. Oh, too bad it stopped. The ultimate gaming setup. Yeah. Look at, bro, how often do you think he cleans like out his case here? He probably just neglects this shit. Look at, there's probably like fucking Cheeto dust and shit all over this. But Alfie, you do live in California. What is that? What does that mean? Yeah, I do. His blood pressure was randomly bouncing to like 170s regularly. Damn. Imagine living like this while having more money than an African warlord. I know. It's insane. I don't get it. Bro, there's actual food in here. Look at these bowls on his floor. Like there's actual something rotting in here. Like not chips, like wet, perishable. Bro. What the fuck? I feel like I'm missing something in here. There's got to be some clue as to why this happened.
The clue is all the takeout.
How do you eat just chips?
Look at that desk, look at all that takeout, and you tell me if this is a person who ever wants to lift his fingers to do anything that isn't chasing the next dopamine hit.
Yeah, just laziness. That's what you're saying? He's just a lazy guy. Does he drink,
essentially,
or
yeah.
Does he do any... Does he have vices other than diet, like other than Dr. Pepper?
No, not really. Like, he doesn't smoke cigarettes from what I understand or drink or anything like that. He just doesn't want to do anything but feel good as much as he can all the time. So since cleaning is unpleasant, he doesn't want to do that. And since fucking maintaining himself is like work, he doesn't want to do that. The reason why he streams is because he enjoys doing it. If he didn't enjoy doing it, then he wouldn't fucking do it. This is literally the entirety of his philosophy, is whatever makes me feel good in the moment I'm going to do. And I also live only and entirely in the present and have zero ability to look at the future. And this is just him in essence. He has no capability of understanding how a little bit of discomfort in the moment can lead to better things in the future or anything
in
like
the
that.
immediate future. Like, man, I feel gross if I like don't brush my teeth for a day. I would lose my shit. I'd be like, oh my God, I need to brush my teeth. This feels nasty. Like,
speaking as somebody who also has like hardcore depression, and it's really hard to make sure that you do get a shower and you do take care of yourself and you do fucking brush your teeth and all that sort of shit. Like, one of the big things that you're supposed to do in order to do that is just establish a routine and just keep doing it repetitively. Yeah. And then once you do it repetitively, it starts to just become a thing you do without having to think about it too much.
100%. This is feeding it. This is giving up into your depression. That's what this is. That's what I was saying earlier. He has no willpower. This is him allowing his mental illness to run his life. That's what this is. He's mentally ill and he doesn't fight it at all. He just accepts it. It's so unhealthy.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've got a couple empty cups next to me right now that shouldn't be here, that I should just fucking go and wash, and I'm gonna eventually, but like, I don't let it get this fucking bad. This is a whole nother fucking level.
This would make me more depressed. If I was having it, like, sometimes when I've had depressive episodes where I've like felt a terrible impetus to like clean my apartment to like get me out of the, to like help me do something, I don't know, man. This is nuts. This is crazy. This is a vicious cycle reinforcing itself. Someone who's powerless to get out of it. At the intersection of like hedonism and fatalism is AsmonMold in this really weird, unhealthy place. I don't get it. Wendy's diet Asmon. I don't know about that. I don't think so. He showed the room for the first time and had a collection of Coke cups that had mold floating in them, like a thick layer. Bro, was he drinking them still? Like, that's probably what happened to his teeth. Yeah, I use cleaning to relieve stress. Oh, totally. Yeah. My desk is surprisingly clean outside of the 10 dead vapes. Yep, totally. He said he didn't want to throw them out because he wanted them to get a little more age. What the fuck? Like a fine wine. And he's pissed that they're here. These people that like third world country, bro. Like your bedroom is a third world country. Your bedroom looks like fucking Iraq, dude. Like what the fuck?
2007 Iraq.
Yeah, your bedroom looks like the fucking, what was it, the Philippines in 2004 after that fucking tsunami? Like, this is nuts, bro. This is a third world country. You live in dirt. Oh, this fucking protest here where they're fucking shutting down the street and eating oranges and making tacos or whatever. This barbecue in the middle of the street. Fucking third world. I hate how these people have freedom to do it, to protest. I hate it. It's like, bro, you have no freedom. You're the most oppressed person ever.
This is why he's okay with saying all these sort of fascistic things, by the way, and why he said, I love that Trump has my morals and doesn't care about the law because I don't either. Because he doesn't think about what it would mean if somebody who doesn't agree with his morals ended up having the same powers and did the opposite of what he wanted. It's like pure and utter fucking ha ha ha, I love sowing. What the fuck is this reaping shit? This is stupid. Holy shit. Like he doesn't, not a single thought in his mind occurs. The reason why we don't disregard the law is because if someone gets in power who we don't like or don't agree with, that they can't just circumvent it whenever the fuck they want to just oppress us or kill us. That's the reason why.
No, that's exactly it. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
But he doesn't get that. He doesn't think about that. It's all just about things are happening right now that I like, and that's the only thing that matters. I live entirely in the moment and do not think about the past or the future.
Holy shit.
Two fires going.
They're all fat. There's a lot of them that are fat. A lot of people up there are fat in general.
I'm surprised he's not like 400 pounds, honestly. He must have like the world's best metabolism to like subsist off of takeout and Coke and not like be 300 pounds. Never shower. And probably, I'm assuming he doesn't exercise at all, right? Like,
no, he doesn't.
Okay. These seals are fat because it's cold where they're at, you know? Makes sense.
Goat, is this something I should watch for recording the video, or should we watch it after the thing you sent me here in DMs? You think we should play that after this video?
So, look at him. It's Wagartha. It's Wagartha. Maybe that's what Trump should do. We need a national, listen, this is
what should Trump do, buddy?
The solution, okay? We have a national.
It's just filth. Okay. Yeah, after we've only got a couple minutes left of this, and then I'll put that on for a second before we move on from Asmon here.
Executive order, constitutional amendment, remove Minnesota from the United States, and it can be renamed as Wagartha, and they can have their own laws and their own decisions, and they can do everything all by themselves. Do people are ridiculous? Yes.
I think it's better to just remove ICE from the United States. I think we'd all be happier for that.
It's like Daisy. Yeah. Oh my, look at this. It's in the middle of the street. Oh my.
This street. Look at this street. It's almost a fraction of as dirty as my room is. Like, you guys, this street outside in the snow is pretty filthy. It's got snow all over it and dirt. This street is pretty dirty, guys. It almost looks like my face.
Oh my God. What's Wagartha? Download Instagram and you'll find out. He's fat. He's fat. He's obviously fat. Everybody knows he's fat, right? I mean, it's so obvious that he's fat, isn't it? Like, we all know. You just listen to you call it.
I mean, he's not like Minnesota fat, honestly, because we've seen like Dave, you know. Dave, yeah, dude, is Dave still gone? Other than, I mean, I have like some cooking shit from him we're gonna watch later, but has Dave not commented? What? and the movie channel. I've seen the movie channel and the cooking channel, but is he not doing politics anymore? He hasn't commented on what's going on in his state. I'm surprised. I feel like
he
this
hasn't
is
commented on any of it, unfortunately, and I'm pretty sure it's because he's scared about losing more channels.
okay. I feel like he would make one. Thank you for sending me cat pics in these trying times, buddy.
Exactly, yeah. It's so obvious if they're fat.
What's obvious if they're fat? What are you even talking about? Were his dead parents fat?
We're united in Krispy Kreme donuts and Domino's pizza. Free food. Free food.
Iron Golem. Okay.
It's actually Lagartha.
I prefer the Iron Jaw, honestly, to the Iron Golem.
It's Lagartha.
Also, he's criticizing what they're eating like he doesn't eat Chick-fil-A like every fucking day. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. They may be fat, but I bet they have like more teeth than he does. You know?
They may be fat, but they're probably even in better shape than he is.
Yeah, they could
he
probably...
has no energy. The moment that he runs for like 10 seconds, he's probably fucking dying.
God, this looks terrible. It is. Oh my god.
At least they, shower regularly. At least they put on clothes that aren't soiled with like their skin from just wearing them for months straight.
Oh, they do this in Texas. This is like real popular in Houston. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Houston, the anarchist leftist hotbed of Houston.
Do you think this is? I think this has already been taken down. Surprised he didn't try to give him a mixtape.
Okay.
As I said, bro, I see a guy like that, it gives me a little bit of nostalgia. Man, there's so many guys like that here in Austin. I grew up with them; they were my friends, so I can't get too mad about him. And so, yeah, I've even been in cars like that before. Call them slabs down here, and yeah, it's a whole situation. It's a whole
Okay, bro. Did he just? What is he?
whole ass situation. So until Ice shows up,
I'm distracted by trying to listen to what he's actually saying if he's gonna make a point or something, but I feel like he's just picking like flakes off his skin.
yeah, I guess so. Most people there just want to feel like they belong to something. Not surprising during these days. I got no problem with that, but you can't do it in the street, bro. You can't do that in the street.
Why? Why you can't protest? Why can't you protest in the street? That's where you're supposed to protest.
Insane, especially in the winter. Yeah, this is nuts. People out of their fucking mind.
Yeah, I mean they're wearing jackets. Might be why you think they're all fat. Do you know what a jacket is? Have you ever put on a coat before? Like,
and so yeah, it's just crazy. And same people, whenever Biden administration tyrannical,
he lives in
Biden
Texas,
administration tyrannical
probably
because
not.
yeah, he lives in Austin.
they were asked to wear masks and get vaccinated during a global pandemic. We're telling you to just comply when masked officers. These people are allergic to honesty. They're allergic to honesty. They cannot explain and discuss things in any degree and any way of a rational, honest, and good faith.
This guy here, there is no law enforcement policy that allows self-declared, in quotes, physicians, medics, priests, or pinball jugglers to tamper with the crime scene. You're an idiot. A physician is required to render aid no matter where they are. That's in the oath that they take. I understand why you don't understand that and don't believe in oaths and probably voted for someone who betrayed every oath he's ever taken. But yeah, a physician is supposed to render aid no matter where they are. If it's a crime scene, why did ICE leave the crime scene, right? Why did they obstruct the crime scene by leaving it? That's another thing. So, interesting, Oh, shit. I clicked off the video, unfortunately. Let's go back. Yeah. Whatever.
I feel like they belong to something. Not surprising during a global pandemic. We're telling you to just comply when masked officers. These people.
The same people who call the Biden administration tyrannical because they were asked to wear masks and get vaccinated during a global pandemic are telling you to just comply when masked officers try to illegally drag you from your vehicle. Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
People are allergic to honesty. They're allergic to honesty. They cannot explain.
What about that is dishonest? Explain what's dishonest. Man, if your brain hasn't rotted like your teeth, if the gum infection hasn't reached it yet, explain to me what is dishonest about this statement.
and discuss things in any degree and any way of a rational, honest, and good faith interpretation. They deliberately misunderstand. They intentionally misunderstand this entirely.
What about that? Wait, what about this is what about this is dishonest? What about this is misunderstanding the situation?
And they just do it more and more and more.
It's disagreeing with him. That's it.
Oh, okay. I feel like Asmon was probably anti-vax. You know.
I saw a video of Asmon talking about some sort of fucking interview and like really liking the way the interview was done because the fucking person being interviewed was just like refusing to answer any questions. And he's like, "Oh yeah, hell yeah, don't answer their questions." That's about the. And he said something about like, don't let them frame whatever argument they want because they're always framing things to make themselves seem correct. So you'll always lose if you accept whatever your interlocutor is framing. And I'm just like, I'm listening to this, and number one, he's just wrong about what the person was saying about framing. And number two, that's also just retarded on the face of it, because what if the framing, quote unquote, is just an objective analysis of what's going on and what's happening? He has essentially given himself full and total permission to just declare himself correct about anything that he says and just ignore anybody who says that he's wrong based off of nothing and not having to listen. He's just given himself that permission.
Yeah.
And so that was it. And so we got the entire thing cleaned up. It took me 3 hours. I'm gonna be honest.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, go. I see you sent me the picture of his failure of a father there, and he looks a little chonky. He looks a little pudgy. He looks like he'd be in Minnesota in the street protesting and having some eggs or whatever the fuck.
I guess by definition, his father did fail because he raised AsmonMold, and Asmongold.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he failed as a father.
I will say, he seemed like a cool guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about him, but I know that he was a shitty dad who raised a shitty son. He was a bad parent. That's all I know about him. That's the one thing I know about him. That's it. He was based. He's failed as a dad, but was based. Okay, maybe so. I don't know. I don't know anything about him.
In essence,
than the fact that
I'll ask
Asmon.
this question here real quick. What if you do your absolute best and everything, and do everything in your power, and your son still just ends up being like Asmongold? Like you give them every opportunity. You're like, hey man, I know you like doing the streaming stuff, but maybe you should go get a job that actually puts you into the world and gets you talking to people. And they're just like, no, fuck off. Okay, well, I'm not going to pay any bills if you don't help in that regard. So, well, I'll eventually end up making money off of this so I can pay my own bills. I don't give a shit. Like, if your son's just that much of a person who just cannot listen, or is
take his computer away.
No reason to listen to
yeah,
he'll just buy his own.
Not if he doesn't have a job. How is he going to buy his own computer if he doesn't have a job?
He already started streaming when he was like 16, 17, so.
Oh, okay.
Hello, everyone.
Kick him out. Make him pay his own way in the world. Be like, go fucking pay rent, kid. Like, I don't know. Give him a taste of the real world. See, this is how
he paid for his fucking mom's house. That's the house that he lives in now.
We've talked about how disgusting Asmon is, but like, he's really privileged to like just live in that house his entire life and do life on easy mode and be like a piece of shit and be able to like just have success in the world. Just profound privilege.
This is one of the disgusting videos I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, let's watch it then. All right, you guys are getting a bonus video for those of you on the channel who are going to be watching this on there. Yeah. And yeah. Okay.
I've heard a lot of people saying that I exaggerate things. I make things more than what they are. And
how old is he here? He sounds like way younger.
And that's true.
Look at his Super Nintendo rotting off the like just covered in wires.
But not in terms of my room. A lot of people think that it's actually not as bad as it is. And I'm probably
gonna
clean it today, but I don't want.
Well, you didn't. But here's the thing. Here's the funny thing. At least in this video, even as disgusting as this is, at least you can see the furniture and shit.
Yeah. Give it a second. He hasn't gone to the battle station.
I want to lose the memory. And so, got 3 drinks here. There's McDonald's.
Long John Silvers.
Long John Silvers.
Damn, I haven't seen a Long John Silvers, I feel like, in 20 years. I don't know.
Fuck is that? Whataburger? Taco Bell? Shoes? That
Yeah, they don't have Whataburger in LA. Too bad.
thing I found in the street. That's my bed. Wendy's. Just, yeah. I don't even remember when I had that.
It's the main, like, your whole bedroom is built around it, buddy. What do you mean?
Okay. Here's my desk. There you go.
Playing WoW, of course.
Character, fucking awesome. This is Drake.
Fucking man, how does that not bother you to play WoW over an ocean of cups?
And I've got up here, we have some.
Is that his piss cup?
Wait until he looks in the floor in front of it.
He's one of these guys that steals the numbers from tables at fast food places. Okay.
What about your numbers? Some fucking.
I had a friend who would steal all the 69s from like Carl's Jr. and shit, which is what Hardee's is called in California, if you guys don't know. But yeah, interesting.
Mountain Dew, more McDonald's.
Yeah, the wrong.
We have 30 McDonald's drinks here. And see, first it started on my desk, right? And then put a couple behind my monitor. Ran out of room. Started putting them down here. And this is the one from today. That was good.
Did you just pick
I
something
have some
up?
over here.
Yeah, I
and
think he
drink
took
it?
yeah, he took a drink of it, I think. I've got this over here.
Because that was from today. It's a good thing he's keeping track because of what he's about to show.
Yeah. Thank God he kept track.
What if you rolled?
I wouldn't trust a single thing that you put in there.
You're going to see in a second what he could potentially... He is walking through a landmine field. And
Yeah.
you will see in...
I don't understand. This would be so. I would feel like I'm in a prison. Like I can't move. You can't stretch. You can't lay down in this room. You can't move your chair back 6 inches. What the fuck?
It's a
Donate
collection.
this room to science. Here's some shit I found in the street. Yeah. We can discover new microbial growths. Definitely.
Yeah.
Long
his
John
room is
Silver's
like-
is better than Whataburger. I don't know.
That's controversial.
I don't know.
That's...
I'm not well informed enough to have an opinion on that because I haven't had Long John Silver's since I was like probably 8 years old, and I've never had Whataburger, so I have no idea.
Whataburger's good.
Yeah, they don't have them around here. I don't know. At least he doesn't have pets, unlike Shani. That's true. Hopefully, there's no animal abuse. Well, other than the rat, you know.
This is
He
actually
couldn't
what
have
I've
a
been
fucking
recently.
animal because he couldn't bring himself to fucking feed an animal because that would require caring about another thing.
Yeah,
He doesn't need to feed. He can subsist on all the roaches.
True.
he'd have to like clean its shit though, or just live in it, I guess.
I've got some on top of my computer there. And let's see what we actually have in here.
Oh, here.
What is the point of this?
Fuck. Not magic cards, too.
I'm not...
Why? Why even bother with magic cards? Like,
I'm not convinced part of like a humiliation fetish.
Okay.
But
And these red cups. Let's see. It's like pink lemonade. That, let's get a better look at that.
Oh, bro. That looks like, yeah, that, I guess, mold. Holy shit. That looks like a clump of hair or something. That's so
throwing
gross.
it at the front of his head.
Molded over Coke. That's more molded over Coke. This one's one of my favorites here. I don't even know how long this has been here.
This is
Bro.
one of my favorite.
What the
That's
fuck?
one of my favorite Cokes.
He's just inhaling that shit, too. That's all, like, incubating in his room, like, floating up.
Yeah. This man is kombuchaing.
Yeah. That's fucking
Off
wild. I'm going to scour my apartment tomorrow when I get up. Like, in the same way Shani makes me want to brush my teeth, this makes me want to clean every inch of my apartment.
That's just disgusting. And then we have... Well, that one's only starting to mold, so...
Dude, it looks like he hawked a loogie into that.
Got a little bit longer on that one before I really, kind of feel bad about leaving it in here.
What a fucking psycho.
This part's actually clean up here. Actually, I don't know if I have to clean anymore because I still have, probably put like 5 or 6 of them there. My character. Asmongold. There's Chiefs. I had Chiefs. There was one time. Another time right there. Chiefs.
Like, is like one level above having a collection of fart jars in your room. Be like, yeah, I'm a bit of a Jenkum collector.
I'm a mold and coke connoisseur. This one's been aged 4 months. It's like, what? The Dr. Pepper strain is a lot more potent than the Coke strain, but it's like, what the fuck, dude? This is unreal.
Why do you have all these Cokes? Well, I couldn't find a cantaloupe. I really need some antibiotics.
This one is starting to brown nicely. Yeah.
It's just I'm still thinking about the fucking drink that he took up off the fucking ground and was like, this one's from today. Because I can't, even if it was, like, putting it on the ground, leaving it there, and then coming back later with the ground looking like that, with all the shit around it, like, you don't know what the fuck got in there. Like,
he might well have spun around a baseball bat and just started closing his eyes and reaching.
Ugh. I'm feeling pretty good.
The moment that something touches his fucking room, it's contaminated and needs to be quarantined.
I'm feeling pretty good because I just finished a deep clean of my house this past. That's what you were doing instead of playing Bloodborne.
You know, the desk isn't even really that bad. I thought it was worse. Fuck. Oh, movies. Yeah.
Yeah, bitch. Okay, chill.
Look at it. There we go. That is the fucking battle station right there.
The battle station.
Battle station.
It's more like a landfill, I would say, than a battle station. But this is my dumpster of a bedroom. I call it the war room. It's like, what?
I steal those numbers, right? Then I order my food and they give me a number, then I switch numbers, and I complain that they didn't give me my food. I'm fucking awesome like that. That's the end of the movie.
Oh, by the way, AsmonMold has openly bragged about the fact that he has defrauded the government for unemployment.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. He's a fucking lowlife. Of course, he's doing that too.
He's bragged about him doing it. I think he said his mom did it. So,
all right, guys, we'll do one more, and then I'm going to end the video, and we'll get on with the normal stream. AsmonMold, ha. All right.
Cleaner. I got everything, right? And so that was it. And so we got the entire thing cleaned up. It took me 3 hours. I'm gonna be honest.
That's not clean. It's not clean. This is clean. You've got piles of shit everywhere. You have. Why do you have stuff, Dan? Whatever.
It's hurt. My legs hurt. My arms hurt.
Cleaning my room was such a workout, guys. Like, it's the most physical activity.
Like, at least it's not filled with garbage, but at the same time, it's still an utter disarray.
I like that cleaning his room took so much effort. It also strengthened his southern accent for some reason.
Yeah.
My leg hurt. My arms hurt.
He did a labor for a day, and all of a sudden he's a shit kicker, I guess. Yeah. Would you rather whiff that chair or kiss Shanny? Bro. Slime, can I choose to jump in front of a freight train? Yeah, I plead for. I take freight train out of those three options for sure. He decluttered. Okay, he decluttered his mouth of teeth.
My back hurts. That's about it. So how many rats found? Surprisingly 0. But yes, and you're no longer Nurgle's chosen. Well, that's not quite right. And yeah.
What?
So your blankets? Oh no, I still have all the stuff over there. Sure.
I've got Tool going in the background. Damn.
But like that's because I use it, right? You look fucking tired.
I'm gonna have to be careful with that Tool. Look at these teeth, bro. Mouth of Sauron for sure. So nuts. They're like black. They're gray. His teeth are made of like sharkly gray matter. missing tooth. What a fucking nightmare person, dude. This is nuts.
New girlfriend? No. No, I was just like,
He's got skin sores and shit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Get the close up, everyone. Cyrax.
Oh, fuck you.
I didn't realize how many rotten burritos were in my room.
The teeth are in sepia tone. Yeah.
There's like 5. I had no idea. I thought there'd be like at most 2.
Okay.
Right? At most 2 burritos. But no. No, it's honestly, it's 5. Bro, skipping leg day? Listen, guys.
Okay.
He skips
All right.
every day.
All right, guys. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to end the video here. Holy shit, what a trash garbage human who, you know, he's filthy on the inside, outside. His environment is filthy. He's rotting before our eyes. He's a pathetic person with no will. Just absolutely loathsome. And the worst thing about him is he's a fascist. The worst thing about him is that he hates protest. He hates your First Amendment. He hates the Fourth Amendment. He hates the Fifth Amendment. He loves war. He loves murdering civilians, both in Venezuela and here in Minneapolis. He's a piece of shit through and through, a fucking turd. And he lives in a toilet. And that's my video on AsmonMold. You have a good one.